Hey guys, Aryu here. I just started the Twisted League, so I've been finding out a lot of stuff, and I thought I'd just share what is important to know right off the bat. So first things first, you're gonna need to do farming because you're an Iron Man, so there's really no way around that. There's a farm right here, but to start farming, you're gonna need the first level thieving. So right next to it, at these purple markers, there's plows. You need to push them back and forth until you're at 15% Cydia's favor, which will allow you to steal from the fruit shops here. So I would do food, like cake stalls, until you get to 25 thieving, and then you're gonna want to do food stalls or fruit stalls until you're about 45 thieving. And at that, you can do a master farmer who's, I think it's in this house or this one. Nah, it's this house right here. You want to go there and steal seeds and just grow whatever the best you can grow off your guide here. Hold on. So just click on your farming guide, look at what you can do, but all you can grow there is allotments, flowers, and herbs. Um, Also, Wintertod is a really good source of all materials, and you're definitely going to want to do that. But you need 50 fire making to start there. So for that, you do normal trees and oak trees around here when you start out. Willow trees right here, and that should make you to 50 fire making. But if not, there's maples here. If you want to go there at 45, I was so close that I just did willows because whatever. And then just come and make sure you go this way to Wintertod, because if you go through this way, you're gonna run past like some level 100 wolves. I made it past the first time, but it was close. Um, but when you do Wintertod, it does really help to have a steel axe. Above steel, there's no benefit, but before steel, you're definitely gonna want to level that up. So here's mining for copper and tin and iron. There's also some iron nodes here, which are convenient because they're next to the only furnace in this area. And coal is also here. Wintertod will give you a lot of supplies too, but I'd highly suggest getting a steel axe to speed up your Wintertod points. Um, yeah, so then stealing from the master farmer will eventually get you to 64 thieving. And you're really going to want to have a Xerix talisman because, well, it lets you teleport around this place and it's pretty rough walking. So if you take this rowboat here to Mulch and you go down any of the dungeon paths, then that'll take you down into this cave. There's 3 chests. Bring food and a thread, a needle. You're gonna bring multiple threads because it drops Xeric fabric that you can turn into Xeric gear, and that's really important because it'll help you out a lot. The Xeric Talisman lets you teleport here, which is nice for checking your farms and stuff. Uh, you need to unlock that one, but it'll also let you teleport up here for whenever you want to use the furnace. And there's a few other teleports that you'll be able to use. Um, then you're also going to want to level fishing. So just in case, fishing right here, this is the small net spot that I started with. You can catch shrimps and anchovies. And then all the spots are pretty much right there, and you can buy all the fishing supplies right here with no favor required. Then, I know this is a lot of information, and I don't have any text documents for you to follow along with, so you may have to rewatch this. If you go into the library and you do tasks for the people, and you find the books they want, once you get to 20% favor with them, I went to 100% because why not? You're able to use, oh, I got a drunken dwarf. This guy right here at the battle stave, and he'll sell you all the staves for magic, um, which are pretty huge. You might have to fight with some people or channel swap to try to get stock on them, which is what I'm about to do. So what's that take us through? That takes us Wintertide. We'll give you the farming level and stuff. Oh, and make sure that whenever you do go to thieve those chests, that you have at least 14 crafting so you can actually start making the Zerrikans, but you should get that from pushing the plow, because when you're pushing the plows it breaks. Make sure you bring a hammer when you're doing that too. I missed that part. Let's see, what else? What else have I leveled? Oh, make sure when you do Wintertide that you have a house, because if you don't, you won't gain construction XP, and that's just kind of an XP loss. So that's pretty huge. And yeah, I mean, for now, that's about how far I am. The fletching, the wood cutting, and the fire making were all from Wintertide, so that's pretty huge. Getting the talisman. And then after that, I mean, you can start doing combat if you want while you're doing your farms. Eventually, you'll need to get 100% favor with Osidius to do the mini game for farming. I'm gonna do that soon. When you do that, you're gonna want to do saltpeter here and get. Sorry, my headset died. Not good with editing, so you know, my bad. But yeah, there's a saltpeter farm here, and if you mix saltpeter, you put them in buckets, or no, you mix them with compost buckets. They'll turn into some like sulfuric compost, which you can turn in here, I believe it is. Um, and that'll give you favor. You already have the first 15% from there, and you can turn those into 100% favor. 100% you can use to do the tithe farm mini game, which requires at least 38 farming to start, and you can get very high farming off that. So yeah, I'll do hopefully a better made guide later. But you know, just for anyone who's starting out, if you're just trying to like figure out how to get going, um, you know, that's all the stuff that I found out so far. A few other side notes that are kind of useful. This is a flax farm. Um, and right here is the spinning wheel, so you can make bow strings if you need to make a bow. This is the only anvil I know of. Only fern. Oh, sorry, there's another anvil up here. And also, if you get the favor, I guess you could do Client of Korend or whatever. This is the only place that I know of right now to buy new pickaxes. So, yeah. I hope that helps someone. If you happen to watch it, let me know. I just got my last stabs too, so I got all 4 of those. So yeah, pretty huge. Now you can start poning the league the best you can. I just started today, yesterday. Oh, my dog. But yeah, I'll end it there because of him. Get twisted.